Okay, so if you've watched my other wash and cure reviews, you probably know they really don't interest me that much. I mean, it's a device that usually just spins liquid round and the other shines purple light at a model. And despite some size and shape differences, there's not much between them for me to actually compare. Which is why I really like this innovation by EIBOS 3D, or EIBOS. It stands for Excellent Ideas Based on Structure. And this is the OCEANUS, or it's something quite new and different, the likes of which I've not seen before, and if there's anything that excites me in the 3D printer space, it's when companies do something that changes the game. So please allow me to tell you about it. Hi, I'm Ross, and this is FoHammer Videos. So the hook here is that this is an all-in-one device. It does everything in one go. It washes, dries, and cures your prints. Just put a model in, choose how much fluid you want or how long you want each task to run for, and press go. The unit will then fill the tank from an external container, wash the part using an impeller, drain the fluid out of a secondary pipe, dry the part from above using a fan, and then cure the part. Its concept's great, but there are some kinks to using it, and especially when filming it if you don't have two large containers handy. So, let me talk about the weird bits. The inlet and outlet hoses. You can run these however you like. You can bring fresh cleaning fluid in from one container, rinse the model, and have the other hose flush to a separate container. But the hoses are large and they're heavy. You can't do this with one small 1 litre bottle of isopropanol, mainly because this unit stores more than 1 litre of IPA, so those small bottles will not be enough to fill or empty. And as soon as the weight of the liquid in the bottle is less than that of the hose, the whole thing will tip over and spill. It's the same with 5 litre containers too, you just have to get a lot more liquid out of the container. You really do need one or a couple of heavy containers, and or it should be sat on the floor below the OCEANUS with the hose cut to size. The other way to unit, which I quickly preferred, was to just have both hoses in one large bottle of methylated spirits. Now, as someone filming this device, it was quite tricky because everything it does is hidden inside of the lid, and when the lid is opened, it immediately stops, either pumping liquid, drying, or curing. So I've nicked most of this footage from the EIBOS website. Also, as I was filming, I mentioned before I half filled the unit with cleaner because I didn't have enough to fill it in a 1 litre bottle. I left the outlet hose separate as I went to get a second bottle to continue the fill. I did expect that next time I ran a sequence it would just continue filling the unit, but no. The first thing it does on every cycle is attempt to drain the chamber, and this pumped out nearly half a litre of IPA all over my desk. Whoops. So always make sure the inlet and outlet hoses are always in a large container, and allow my stupidity to be your guide of what not to do. But yeah, this fills the container to high, medium or low designations, which you can see on the inside translucent housing of the unit. The next stage is drying, where you can choose from a few presets the time it runs for. This uses a fan in the lid to just blow air at the washed model, which is great for solid items, but anything which is hollow may still have liquid in from the wash stage. Just something to be aware of. And then finally, the cure stage also runs for an amount of time on one of the presets. The UV light shines at it from all directions through the opaque inner layer of the unit. The only thing I wish it had, and I think this was Vogman's view on it too, is a grate with a finer mesh. The problem is small parts for miniatures can actually fall through the gaps in this, but you can get similar problems with the cages in most wash and cure stations. But the frame here is quite thick and wide, which, I don't know, it just feels like it probably reduces the power of the wash stage slightly. But this is still a great and cool little gadget that takes a whole new approach to post-processing. And it does save effort. So if you're looking for an all-in-one, throw the models in and forget about them until it's cured and ready to use, this is probably not for everyone, but for those who want this kind of thing, it's pretty damn cool, and it's certainly the kind of innovation that I definitely want to be supporting. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I want to say thanks for watching and thanks to our patrons and YouTube members. Please consider joining so you can get early access to our videos, priority comment replies, exclusive videos, and your name in the credits. Until next time, party on, FoHammer out.